Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about Python programming language, particularly why Python programming language has gained so much importance and it has grown by leaps and bounds in the last 2-3 years, and we'll see why it is important. So first of all, we'll talk about the major programming trends as per the developer survey conducted by stackoverflow.com. In terms of most popular technologies, programming, scripting or markup languages wise, JavaScript tops the list with 69.7% popularity because it is being used as front-end as well as back-end development language for so many years, and it has topped the list in fact for the 6 consecutive years. But Python is growing very fast and it has reached 39.4% in terms of popularity chart. In the similar manner, GitHub.com has also given a survey, and they have also published a report which says JavaScript has most contributors in the public as well as the private repositories. But if we talk about the Python, in the recent years, Python is jumping with upward trends in popularity, and in terms of engineers as well as researchers, people who are working in artificial intelligence and people who are working in the research organization, as per them, as per IEEE members, Python is #1 favorite language as per IEEE Spectrum. So major programming trends reflects that Python is #1 trending language, especially for data science and artificial intelligence processing, symbolically as well as statistically. Now, as per LinkedIn, average salary of a Python developer is 75,400 USD approx, and after USA, India is the #2 market for Python, and Python is used for backend as well as logical implementation major. And in the Facebook, if we talk about Facebook and Instagram, the backend of these two major social media platforms is done by Python itself. Major IT giants like Amazon, Spotify, SurveyMonkey, Quora, Facebook, Netflix, Dropbox, Yahoo, Google, IBM, as well as NASA, Disney, they are preferring this language. Now Python, if we talk about its history and a brief introduction, Python was created in the year 1991 by Guido van Rossum in the National Research Institute of Mathematics and Computer Sciences in Netherlands, and it got its name from BBC's comedy serial called Monty Python Flying Circus, and it is free to use and supports both procedural as well as object-oriented programming systems. So it has strong similarity with Perl language, but with powerful typing and object-oriented features. It is commonly used for producing HTML content for websites. It is useful as it has built-in types like lists and dictionaries. It has clean syntax as well as powerful extensions. So key features of Python includes that Python is a general purpose programming language which can be used for both scientific as well as non-scientific programming. It is a platform independent programming language with a vast library of add-ons modules. Now it works in an interactive and script mode of programming. The language is interpreted, so it gives immediate results. It is easily readable and understandable, and it is suitable as an extension language for customizable applications. And most important, Python is case sensitive. Now we talk about some positive points, some pros for the Python programming language. First of all, it's a free and open source language. It can be freely distributed, and open source, it can be modifiable. Now it is maintained by Python community. It is simple in nature. It's English-like. Its nature is very much like pseudo code. So basic thing is, if the language is simple, one can concentrate on the problem rather than on the language. So easy to learn and high level language. It is portable language, cross platform language. This is a very important feature of this. Now it is an interpreted language, object oriented, though it supports procedural languages too. It's extensible, as it can easily import other codes from other languages also, and is embeddable. One can easily place Python code into non-Python programs. It has extensive libraries and user-friendly data structures. It's a modular language, no curly braces, and productivity and readable code it has. If we talk about the cons, so it is generally slow because it is implemented and written on C language. It is not very good in mobile application development, and it's not a good choice for memory intensive tasks. Impossible to build high graphic 3D games using Python. Limitation with database access, and Python is not very good for multiprocessing or multi-core works. But beside these limitations, it's still getting popular because of its easy and simple coding. So these are some resources which you can refer.